Looping manoeuvres, as we saw earlier when it was demonstrated by the Swiss Air Force. Here we have the A-18C Hornet of the Finnish Air Force. Lauri, Mäkinen, alongside Rissala. He's second flight commander and instructor pilot on Fighter Squadron 31. Of the Hornet's design that helps afford the sort of manoeuvrability that we've seen demonstrated by the Swiss and now the Finns, the leading edge route extensions on the wings and those very large horizontal stabilators that both improve controllability at high angles of attack. It's in air combat, breathing space beyond the range environment, get a beat on your opponent. Yeah, absolutely, it's certainly in the slow speed environment, because not all air combat, although it may start at 400 knots, not all air combat ends up at 400 knots as you bleed energy. Where the stick is fully off with a boot full of rudder to get that turning manoeuvre. Being an emergency measure in case the home airfields are bombed. Good demonstration there, actually. To the overall lift of the aircraft. Of course, some of the more modern Super Hornets work
as to where the performance is coming from in this aircraft is the vapor that's coming off the leading edges of the fuselage straight, which is as the air is being cooled to the lowest dew point, which at the moment is about 15 degrees. So that is dropping the air temperature from about 22 to 15 degrees, almost within 2 feet of the leading edge. And if all
with the propensity of Hornet display pilots to make these incredibly vertiginous pull-ups.
I like that word, vertiginous. I think the really impressive thing is the onset of alpha and the onset of G of this aircraft. That double manoeuvre we saw earlier went through 90 degrees up to 90 degrees level, all within 1,000 feet and within probably 8 or 9 seconds. Absolutely outstanding manoeuvrability, and in particular for slow speed in air combat. That is where you need to get the nose on of your aircraft in one last ditch manoeuvre to bring the weapons to bear.
Thus, at the slow now for another high alpha flypast. Pilots term it.
Yeah, quite a useful manoeuvre in air combat, which is more of a reversing manoeuvre when the opponent has done something that you don't expect.
The Finnish Hornets have been through 2 midlife upgrades, and the second of them added an air-to-ground capability to these aircraft for the first time. But as far as the air-to-air, the air policing role is concerned, the Finnish Hornets have been encountering more Russian aircraft of late around the fringes of the regional airspace over the Gulf of Finland and the Baltic Sea. They've also been conducting some quite significant air exercises, bilateral ones, with US air assets. The official search for a replacement for the Hornet has begun. Usual range of contenders from the modern fighter market: the F-35, the Gripen, the Typhoon, the Rafale and the Super Hornet. And this is taking place while the Finnish Air Force is itself celebrating its centenary this year. On the 6th of March 1918, it received its first aeroplane, a license-built Blériot 11 known as a Tulin A, which was delivered as a gift from Swedish Count Erik von Rosen. Quite a contrast between the Tulin and the aeroplane we've just seen being demonstrated. In over the threshold then, after a wonderful display, Captain Lauri Mäkinen from Fighter Squadron 31 of Karelia Air Command in the Finnish Air Force on the A-18C Hornet. Well, we stick with solo jets now, and another brilliant example of the genre. The airplane we've already seen in action once today in the hands of the French Navy, but now it's time for the French Air Force, the Armée de l'Air, to show us what it can do with this airplane with a full solo aerobatic sequence.